This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the easiest professional website builder out there. Now that the holidays are over, I'm like, okay, what do I do with my life? I've been looking for a game to be obsessed with lately. In the same vein as Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, The Sims, how I'll play those for several months at a time and ignore all of my real-life responsibilities. It's the plight of a gamer, I suppose, always chasing that high. But you guys know I love farming games. I like games where you can just be a little guy, run around and explore a world. Have a house, date NPCs, that's a big one for me. A few months back, I was sent a key for a game called Moonstone Island, and it seemed to check a lot of those boxes for me, but with an added feature, Pokemon. Just kidding, it's not like a direct comparison, but you get to tame little spirits and battle with them. This game has basically stolen my life for the past 30 days. I saw a ton of other YouTubers that I love personally play this game, so I want to show you how far I got in my first playthrough. The first thing we learn in Moonstone Island is how to harvest crops. Click them. Perfect. Our dad is telling us about what each crop does. Flax is good for taming, stone fruit restores stamina, and lily pads heal. Not only do we harvest crops, but we can use our scythe to extract seeds for replanting. And then obviously we learn how to hoe dirt, plant seeds, and water them. Basic farming stuff. Now it's time to pick our pocket monster or spirit in this game. Using our new medallion, we can enter into a pocket dimension and pick our starter. Do I pick the dinosaur? Or the bee? Or the sheep? I don't care too much about types or stats. I'm going off purely aesthetics here, so I'm gonna pick the friendly little sheep. All the other ones just look so angry. And now we get to enter into our first battle. Sheempier is a fire type, so they have fire type moves. The other element to battles is armor. Each spirit has a level of armor, and lowering that to 0 makes them more susceptible to your attacks. Each move costs energy, which we don't have a ton of, so we need to plan our attacks for damage, bashes for destroying armor, and healing carefully. Would you look at that? Our first spirit banished. Our dad tells us the other option, instead of murder, is to tame spirits. Mom tells us that alchemists before me have used my new medallion, which houses up to 3 spirits at a time and is where I can interact with my spirits and do things like level them up. Leveling means a new card is added to their battle deck. I can also heal them from here. But today is the day that I leave home for a whole year while I complete my alchemist training. My dad gives me some tools and a tent. My mom gives me some seeds and a tearful goodbye. This is just so sweet. My final lesson, charge up my broomstick and fly off into the night. Is this my first time flying? I feel like I shouldn't be doing this for the very first time, like at night, but okay. Bye, Mom and Dad. Generating world. Ooh, that's cool. Something neat about this game, the world is procedurally generated, so our maps might not look the same. Mine is different. I'm just special. What's that light over there? Oh, there's a town off in the distance finally. I hope they need an alchemist because I really need to get off this broom. Oh god, the wind is picking up and yeah, we're going down. I broke my broom. I just got that. And I dropped all my tools and seeds. Just great. I hope this isn't a bad omen. Girl, I mean... All right, let's try to find our tools and seeds. Okay, I fell asleep. Tried to get to bed before 2 a.m. Come on, I didn't even have a fair shot. But somebody did take me in. Asano found me passed out on the ground and let me stay over at the tavern. You must be the new alchemist or a new stunt performer. Huh. Anyways, you can stay in the spare room if you need somewhere to crash. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said crash. That's really insensitive, isn't it? She found my other tools too, which is very convenient, and told me to feel free to make space for my alchemist tent on the island. Before I leave the tavern, I grab the cell crate recipe from Asano and grab a quest to bring her some stone to fix her mysterious basement. And I'll give her a gift. Why not? Oh, she loves flowers. Good to know. Guyana, weird outfit. You must be the new alchemist. Ma'am, I've been through a lot today. I don't need this. My mom sent me a letter. Says she had a horrible dream where I crashed and broke my broom. I just don't have the heart to tell her. She gave me a crafting recipe for a balloon just in case. And I can check my mail from any mailbox in the town. Very convenient. This town is so cute. You guys know me. I'm a pixel art girly. I think this game's art style is perfect. There's a bunch of buildings and some shops seemingly around town. But my main focus right now is placing my tent. I think I can put it pretty much anywhere up on this side of the map, but the option is truly killing me. How am I gonna pick a spot to put my house? This is a huge decision, and one that I'm gonna be stuck with for a while, right? Until I figure something else out. I just have anxiety over it. Okay. Let me clear out a few small areas and collect some resources too while I'm at it and see what we're working with here. Is this a good spot? Ugh, I don't know. Once you've placed your home, you can't pick it up until you build another one? Oh my god, this is too much for me. You know what? I'm picking this corner of the map actually. Up at the top, out of the way, so I can figure out what I want to do with the rest. Beautiful. Yay! I have a little house now. Before it gets too late, I want to walk around and explore the island a little bit more. A treasure map. Neat. I don't know what this means yet. I guess I'll go back to my place and use my remaining energy to clear out some rocks. Oh, fabulous. I broke a rock near my tent and it made a big hole. Love that. There's ore down here, and we get to use a hammer to mine it a la Harvest Moon. Maybe I should plant some of my seeds before bed too. There's been an abundance of resources around, but I want to make sure that I'm prepared for whatever is gonna come next. Okay, good night. Oh my gosh, is that me? I'm so cute. Dungeons cleared, spirits discovered, tamed, banished. We have a letter from Asano specifically for people who are new in town. That's me. She's encouraging me to go out and meet some of the townies. Let's get out there and socialize. We also have a few other quests: craft a balloon, find a moonstone, and spend a year away from home. First off, I want to craft the cell crate so I can start making many. I'll need more wood for that, but now we can sell things officially. I'm probably not going to sell for a while though. You know, I feel the need to hoard. Except for the 20 stone that Asano needed. It pains me to do this, but I guess I have to for a quest. We should go out and explore though. I'm sure I'll meet some people out and about in the town. The tavern's pretty empty since it's not open yet, but I did meet Quill outside. And here, take a flower. The blacksmith Farah is nice. She tells me how to find a mine, one step ahead of you, babe, and gives me a quest to find her some copper ore. Asano's outside. She pays me for my stone and tells me about a dungeon on the island. It's supposed to have scary spirits and treasure. I don't think I've even been over on that side yet. To be honest, I thought that the mines were dungeons, but I think that they're different things. We also met Rowan, who runs a shop at another time, supposedly. Actually, why isn't anyone working? Don't you guys have businesses to run? What is this? Oh, we're activating it. It lets us choose a talisman. Great. We can use talismans to modify our deck. I chose the upgrade one and upgraded a sheep card. That's my only spirit, so don't really have a ton of options. Paolo the carpenter runs a store with furniture for sale and building upgrades as well. And what is this? A goddess statue. I'll take that, thank you. The whistle warps us back to the goddess statue. That's gonna come in handy. Why wouldn't anyone else take this? Like, it's just sitting there. Moonstone Island also has a beach with a lighthouse. It's empty right now, but that's because Tobin is actually at work. We love a man who clocks in. He runs a fishing shop. We got a quest to gather mythical fish for him, fish of moonstone quality. I think it'll be a while before we get to that, but might as well buy the fishing rod since I'm here. Let's give it a try and, you know, now we wait. Oh, we got a fish. Oh no. Oh, what do I do? Okay, let me try it again. I see. I use my mouse to chase the little fish silhouette and bada bing bada boom, fish. That wasn't so bad. Today we also met Cleo, a scholar and historian, and in the science center, Zed, a scientist. Duh. He gives me a proposition. I do the field work and he does the lab work. He wants me to tame a spirit. And he also loves stone fruit. Noted. In the greenhouse are 2 NPCs, Ophelia, a botanist, and Guyana. They're asking me to go out and find seeds for them on distant islands to propagate so that I can buy them at the general store. I'm getting a lot of quests today. Yeah, that's a lot of seeds. How exciting though. I get to go out into the world. I think that's everyone in the town, and it looks like I can romance just about anybody since they all have hearts next to their name. That's all a little too much for me right now though. I need to focus on farming and plant some of these seeds I harvested today. Before bed, I hit the mine near my house and gather some ore for Farah's quest. A spirit. Oh geez. Sheep, are we ready for this? Level 3, oh my goodness. I feel like Sheep has some good cards though. The most important thing, really, is to bash spirits and make them dizzy. Our attacks are more effective when they are, and come their turn, spirits that are dizzy can't attack us. It only lasts for so long, but I feel like that's the expert level strat here. Sheep is leveling up in the world. We get to allocate some skill points and pick a new card. Oh, 2 new cards. We went up 2 levels. And there's treasure down here, gems, coins, and a new crafting recipe. Now I heard that there's moonstones outside that glow at night. I'd like to find one of those puppies. I'm not sure where to look, but I might as well explore this side of the island that I still haven't been to yet. A lookout point, how pretty. Okay, wait, I forgot that I pass out at 2 a.m. Oh God, I really need to get home. This is not good. Where am I? What the Okay, that was my bad, guys. I don't even know where I am. My punishment for passing out was waking up late the following day. Before I do anything else, I should water my little croppies and go explore the rest of this side and get it over with. The right side of Moonstone Island has a hot spring, and I found that dungeon that Asano told us about. We should give it a shot, why not? Oh, big scary guy. Can't interact with him, so I'll just, go around. Oh, wait, I can't jump over the gaps. Oh, I need to craft that balloon. Well, first I'll turn in my ore to Farah. My reward is the crafting recipe for the furnace. This is also where I upgrade my tools once I craft some bars, which is also my next quest. We should get a nice little head start on that while we're by our tent, why not? And now we can craft cloth using fiber to make the balloon. What do I do with it? Do I just fly it like the broom? This thing is slow as shit. Oh, also I can't really control the direction I want to fly. It only goes straight from where you launched off. Oh my God, I can't go back. My stamina is depleting. Help. You know what? I'll just fall off. It's cool. Lesson learned. We found our first moonstone though. It really does glow in the dark. I wonder what I'll be able to use it for. It's the 5th already. Time flies, man. Our copper bars are ready, so I take it over to Farah, sell them, and then realize she wanted iron bars. All of that beautiful copper ore wasted. I can't believe I did this. The hot springs are useless, by the way. I feel like I could sit here all damn day and my energy wouldn't fill up, but I'll worry about iron bars later. I want to knock out my first dungeon. The big guy is gone. Oh no. Ooh, dungeons are cool. I like little puzzly stuff. And there's battles too. All right, Sheemp, you got this, babe. Oh wait, why don't I try to tame it? I'm anticipating a boss at the end of this, so I will probably want more spirits in my party. He's being so stubborn though. There we go. Welcome to the family Oaken. Let's get this spirit too, Hopstrop. He's kind of ugly, but I'll take him. We got the chest. Time to continue on through. See, this is more like it. This stamina pond is way better than the sauna. Just saying. Up next, the boss. He looks like the big guy that used to guard the temple. Level 6 Guardian. Let's do a burn and reduce some armor and then a bash. Now he's dizzy. Perfect. It sucks that we only have 3 energy per turn. Those were good cards. Luckily, my next hand had some damage cards. But bash cards don't work if a spirit's already dizzy, so I'll take the L. Energy also doesn't transfer over to your next turn. I guess that would be too cheeseball, but our burn is sick. It's reducing the Guardian's HP quite a bit. No more bash cards this hand, so I'll try to just pile on some damage. Ugh, so close. Oh my gosh, 1 HP? Yeah, buddy, there we go. First boss annihilated. Our reward was a memory shard, whatever that is, and all of our spirits got to level up quite a bit. Let's get this chest and get out of here. Oh, tree. The Ando tree fills you with strength. Your stamina has permanently increased. That's what I like to see. There was one more chest that I missed though, so I have to go back and get it. I'm many things, but lazy isn't one of them. What a productive day. I thought I'd stop by the Science Center on the way home to turn in my taming quest, but Zed wasn't working. So instead, I stopped by the tavern where everyone was hanging out. How cool. Zed's here, but I can't discuss the quest while he's off the clock. Socialization is interesting. There's all these interactions we can do that have chances of being successful by, I'm guessing, how high your relationship is with someone. You can also ask people out on dates. I don't know if I want to do all that yet. Asano sells some stuff for half price on Fridays. These are probably good gifts, but I'll buy coffee for my own movement speed today. I'm not rich like that yet. I did get a new crafting recipe at some point for a moonstone enchanter used to craft magical items. I need a moonstone, copper, and iron bar to craft it. Luckily, I got a ton of moonstones from that dungeon. We just need 3 to make a bar, so I'll let that cook for a bit. Oh, yes. Sprinkler recipe already. I love that. Thank you, Moonstone Island, for allowing me to make life easier. The next day, I paid Zed a visit at the Science Center and turned in my spirit research. He gave me some money and told me he'd send me a letter if he found anything of interest. So I guess today I just get to grind out some ore for sprinklers and get that enchanter. My little mine also had more spirits to banish and chests. Our moonstone bar is finished. Time to wait on iron and copper. The sauna really is useless, man. What the fuck? cook. I'd rather just eat my forageables, honestly. So I should be collecting them more often. I also found another gateway on Moonstone Island. This one's pretty tricky to get to. I can't use my balloon to fly over there. I have to craft a bridge. I can do that right here and now, though, by crafting bridge tiles and placing them. That's so easy and convenient. I want to place bridges everywhere. We're cooking up 2 furnaces now. Shouldn't be too long before we have that enchanter. I also decided to sell some gemstones. Not all of them, because I don't know what I'm gonna need later, but a few. And when I went to bed, I got to add points to my very own skill tree. I have 1 foraging point. I can allocate it towards fishing perks or scavenging. Increase light radius. Oh, hell yeah. It's dark as hell out there. Zed sent me a letter the next day thanking me for my spirit research and gave me the blueprints to a spirit barn where I can house spirits. I need the Moonstone Enchanter, though, to build it. Luckily, I finally have everything I need, so Moonstone Enchanter, done. We can craft magical items here. Brooms, gliders, spirit stalls, and nests for the spirit barn, and even houses. I need a lot of materials before I can build the spirit barn, though, so I better get to work on gathering everything. Tell me why Rowan would send me a letter saying the general store is now open, and then when I show up, it's Sunday, so it's not open? Cool. Super cool. I'm gonna need more moonstone bars for the spirit barn, so I went out searching for more moonstones at night. Not sure what the most effective way to farm those is yet, but I need 3 per bar, so I better get to work figuring that out. There was one on the beach. Zed's got another quest for me already. I need to turn in any spirit resources that I get from my spirits in the spirit barn. Can we chill out, everybody? I don't even have a spirit barn yet. I'm farming right now. I need more wood, a moonstone bar, iron, and stone. Nice, we did it. Our first spirit barn. I'll just throw that there and try not to think about it too hard. Yeah, and wow, now we have a place to house the spirits we tame. I also crafted a few spirit stalls, which I'm assuming we need in order to actually feed and take care of spirits. I moved Hopstraw in because, well, he's just not cute. I don't really want any uggos in my party. Sorry, guys. I don't make the rules. He can stay in the barn. And now I think we wait for spirit resources. Maybe they spawn daily. We'll feed Hopstraw some fiber and see what happens. I was just minding my business, trying to clear out some of my section of Moonstone Island, and I didn't notice my stamina was so low, so I passed out in broad daylight. This is so embarrassing. But the next day, it was raining. I got some new crops in, stone fruit, which replenishes stamina. How convenient. Nothing new in the spirit barn, but Hopstraw ate his fiber, so I'll feed him some more. And I don't know what the nest does, but I'll put that down too. I kind of spent a lot of the day messing around. I'm a little too nervous to go out and see the other islands, honestly. I did find another mine on Moonstone Island, which is good since I nearly depleted the other one of resources. I've been busy, but I'm glad I did because I got a new recipe for a greenhouse. And I tamed a new spirit, Dusty, to the spirit barn. Let's also grab this brick house. He looks strong. I'm gonna keep him in my party, actually. I also got an earth spirit egg from this battle. The next day, Dusty dropped a clay resource. This must be what I need to do. Collect spirits of varying types and gather their resources. Our little egg also goes in the nest. If I want more spirits, I'll need to make more stalls, so more wood and fiber. I decided to put Oaken in the barn, Brick House, and Sheep have better cards, so it'd be nice to make some more room in my party for others. Maybe a different type. Since Brick House and Oaken are both earth types, you know what I mean? Zed wants me to find more types too. That's my next quest. I'll drop off this clay, get some money for my hard work, and of course, shoot the shit, chat him up, and gift him. Is it time to go venture out? I think so. Oh my goodness, this is so scary. I'm just gonna go for it. Just me and my balloon, out on an adventure. Oh, Jesus, I should have replenished my stamina. We're good, though. I found my very first new island. There's resources to collect here, and spirits will spawn out in the open. Normally, I'm in the business of gotta catch them all, but I ran out of taming flowers, so I'll have to murder this wormer, unfortunately. We could use the levels, though. Yeah, this island has a lot of low-level earth types, so this is kind of a great place to level up and gather resources. I found some flowers and used it to tame a fluff ox and activated another gateway for a talisman. Oh shit, I should have checked my stamina before venturing out with the balloon again. God damn it. Well, better luck next time. Oh, what's this? Who was that? Where am I? Magic Man saved me. Thanks a lot, friend. Can you romance him? Ooh, okay, we'll talk later. I woke up on this same island again the next day. I have full stamina again, so I'll continue with my exploration to another island full of more resources, treasure maps, more spirits to banish and tame. Trying to be strategic here with my battles. I want to get good at this. I really love Brickhouse's cards. There's some really interesting ones here. He's an absolute tank. Magic Man's house appeared again. This time I can really talk to him. You're late, the winds blew you here. It's almost too late. I'm the Magic Man. I live in the chicken house. And of course he needs help. He lost his memories and they're scattered all around. That's what the memory shards are. I'll give the one that I found to him. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of memories. Magic Man also sells cards and I can interact with him and give him gifts. I feel like it'd be real interesting to romance the Magic Man, but the date option is grayed out. Look at this slime. I need him desperately. I don't have room for him. I'll have to send him to the science center. Okay, I still have stuff to do at home. I can't forget about my little farm. Time to warp home, gather some resources, and make more spirit stalls. I want all the spirits. The next day, Zed gifted me the spirit lens for discovering 10 spirits. The lens allows me to see the levels of spirits in the overworld. Instead of going straight out to explore more islands though, I'm feeling a little reclusey, so I went down into one of the mine shafts right here at home. There's still 2 chests down here that I want to get. I also crafted a calendar so I can see NPCs' birthdays and stop by the tavern to give some gifts and socialize with Quill and Asano. I'm not really getting anywhere with hearts yet. I want to make sure I don't forget to socialize with people. It'd be nice to explore the romance options a little bit in this playthrough, which I've heard is pretty extensive. And yeah, I think I can romance just about anybody. Rowan sent me a letter. They thought it'd be cool to pair people up with spirit companions. So I'll be receiving some requests pretty soon here to help people get little spirit pets. I love that. I've got lots of room in my barn. It'd be sick to get a ton of spirits so I can more easily knock out the quests when they come in. At least one of each. Finally, I have some iron bars to spare. Here you go, Farah. She gave me the anvil recipe in return. Anvils are useful for making protective charms and you'll need some with all those environmental hazards out there. Apparently, there are islands that set you on fire. Better you than me. Great, thanks for the heads up. While I'm here, I upgrade my axe. I'm constantly chopping wood, so this will be useful. And the hammer too, why not? Rowan's General Store, finally, it's open! They sell seeds and fertilizer here. I'll grab a few new seeds, some of which can only be planted in water, and head out into the world again. I actually went out pretty far, past the islands I previously explored, and I found a beach island. Does this mean water spirits? Heck yeah, it does. Oh, I can't tame them. They're too high of a level. Well, shoot, and no bash cards? Come on. Yeah, without lowering their armor and with a fire type, that didn't go so well. Oh my god, they're smoking me. My sheep is dead. I can't revive during battle either. We'll just do our best. Okay, one down. Yeah, I think when their armor is high, they're more likely to block your attacks. It's cool. It'll take a while, but we got this in the bag. Ugh, so close. Lowering armor really is the most important element to this. It's fine. I got it. Oh shit, I forgot to heal my sheep before I entered into another battle. Another instant KO. Oh my god, this is not looking good. Holy shit. RIP. I did my best, but I fucking died. Magic Man had to save me again. I can't believe I suck so bad. Paolo sent me a letter requesting a spirit. Sounds like they want an Oaken. Well, that's no problem. I already have one. I gotta get off this island though. I'm definitely not strong enough to take on the dungeon over here. Just gotta move my party around to get Oaken following me and make a special delivery to our friend Paolo. Oh, our hearts went up a ton from that. Nice. We did good, guys. And look, they look so happy together. Let's venture off on this side of the island and we got another beachy one. I spent a lot of time collecting resources and, to be honest, avoiding enemies. But they're all super low level here. I'll tame a couple and send them to the barn. And then I passed out from exhaustion. I don't even have words. Ooh, gain relationships 10% faster? Yes, please. Oh yeah, I forgot. I hatched a spirit yesterday and didn't go check on it. My reward is the recipe for an infinite moonstone feeder, so I don't have to feed my spirits every day. That sounds like a late game thing. Moonstones aren't that easy to come by currently. Yeah, a whole moonstone for a feeder? You're kidding. I'd rather use moonstones for other things right now. The broom, probably, or the glider. Oh, and I should hatch this water egg I found from battle too. We're already more than halfway through spring. Can you believe it? I'm super focused on beefing up the spirit barn. I want more spirits, at least one of each. Ugh, the blacksmith is closed today. Want to upgrade some tools, but I can't. I can socialize instead. You know, I came all the way over here. Next island, what's it gonna be? I'm assuming that we'll find some more types soon, at least fire, since we know that exists. Oh, what is this thing? What's all this? It's a temple. You found the spring temple. It's built around a sacred tree and the spirits inside are angry. We have to leave an offering to enter and presumably banish the spirits, and then I'll get an earth seal. This is something I'll probably come back to. I need more spirits, I think. For now, I'll fuck up this mine down here and get some more copper and iron ore. And since I'm so close to home, I'll just balloon on over there. Tame spirits up to level 10? Absolutely, I would very much like to do that. My newest spirit resource, the sea glass. And you know what? Sand Crashel is a little bit of a higher level. I'll add them to my party. Time to give Zed my sea glass and finally upgrade some tool. Let's do a scythe and a hoe. Look at all this stuff we've unlocked. The grayed out sections are where islands are, but I haven't discovered yet, so why not go out and explore something new today? Oh, Magic Man's here too. I don't really want to spend money on cards, but I do have some extra cash, so, you know, why not? This island's a little bit smaller with low-level spirits here that are perfect for leveling. There is a little dungeon, and, well, yeah, I got a little time. These fans are pissing me off. Also, I'm definitely running past enemies. I don't want to sit around and battle all damn day. Some are unavoidable, though. Okay. Time to face the beast. Level 6 Guardian. Oh, he gets to go first. Poor Sand Crashel. Let's hit him with a burn and try out this Rage card. I think it makes you do more damage, but lowers defense. Why I would want to give it to Sand Crashel is beyond me. I decided to just sacrifice Sand Crashel instead of wasting any of my healing food or energy. And looking back on this now, yeah, I was kind of just getting used to the combat here. I promise, I do eventually get good. We did banish the Guardian eventually, collected our chest reward and memory shard, increased our stamina meter, and left. I did go back and get that last chest though, I promise. I'm not a slacker. Sand Crashel, you're getting booted back to the barn. You're not making the cut. It's brick house all the way, baby. All of our tools now have been upgraded to reinforced status with copper bars, and we've got more islands to hit. Hey, look, a moonstone. Love to see it. Gotta build bridges to get around these parts too. Any new spirits I see, I must tame. I can tame up to level 10 now, and truthfully, I want some higher level spirits to switch between. So I'm doing everything I can to make that happen. Waldo, the Magic Man, is back. He kind of just shows up. I have another memory shard to give. 2 down, 1,000,000 to go. I've got major moonstone stock now. It's time to upgrade from this dinky little balloon and craft a broomstick like a true alchemist wizard person. Our eggs have been hatching too. The water one gave us a spirit we haven't seen yet. Dropple. But I think it's time we take on the Earth Temple, truly. I want to get it out of the way. And I think I'm ready. Level 5? Oh, dude, no problem. Long log. Actually, let's tame you. I'd very much like for you to be in my barn. My reward is the Alchemist's Wand, an ancient alchemist tool which allows the user to rapidly grow plants by spending stamina. I wonder what I'll use this for. The next offering is both copper and iron ingots. And wow, would you look at that? I can't fly in here, so I better use my fancy new wand to make this little beanstalk grow. Damn, this uses a lot of energy. Next battle, level 6 long log. Just gotta bash, bash, bash away. His HP is pretty high, so I had to do this a few times, but we did it with virtually no damage on us. That guy sucked. Clay and moonstone? Shit. I didn't bring any clay. My bad. Ugh, I guess I'll warp back and grab some. It's only 10 a.m. I have time. And now we get to move on to our big old boss, Big Tree Guy, Wildwood, and his long cronies. I should probably go for the little guys first. Oh my god, they murdered my sheep. Well, I guess it's just up to us now. Damn, okay, I see how it is. I took out both logs. Now we can go for the Wildwood. Level 15, high-ass armor, high-ass HP. I need to make sure I'm healing my spirits too. What? He spawned more logs? You bitch! I still kind of need to take those little guys out as much as possible, at least bash them so they can't hurt me a whole ton. If I do banish the little guys, it takes a few turns for the Wildwood to call more in, and even longer if I bash him into dizziness. But there was quite a few rounds of this since, you know, his HP is high as fuck. They murdered Fluffox. Maybe I wasn't ready for this. It's just me and my boy BH now. I'm slowly chipping away at Wildwood. It just sucks when they bash Brickhouse and make him dizzy, because then I can't really do much. I can't even heal him while he's dizzy. Reduce the cost of all tackle cards till the end of combat? Oh, yes, please. See, there are some sick skill cards that help a ton in battle too. It's useful to have more than just tanky attacks. That's how I play Pokemon though, truthfully. I've always just kept my starter in my party and beefed it up like crazy and like only used that one Pokemon because I'm bad, okay? Is that so wrong? I can't believe it, but BH here really pulled through. We did it. And now the Earth Seal is ours. Not sure what to do with it yet, so I'll just keep it in my quest items for now. Looks like there's going to be 3 other seals that I'll obtain through my adventures. Friday night, it's saloon time. Everybody comes here on Fridays except for Magic Man. Seems like he's a loner outcast type. He's the most interesting character to me so far, but pretty much everyone is cute and has good dialogue, so I'm keeping my options open for romance for now. That night, I got the perk to tame spirits up to level 20 and a perk to draw an additional card at the start of combat. After I tended to the farm, I went off into the unknown yet again. There was an island to the south of Moonstone Island that I failed to fully explore. Never mind, I didn't have enough charge on my broom to go straight there. It was kind of fucked up though, like you're really just gonna make the broom slower when the meter's about to run out? I could have made it, just saying. There was a really cute spirit, Pappas, but since he had a skull, I wasn't able to tame him. I'm so mad, that's rude. Now I guess I have no choice but to banish it and think about what could have been. We got another talisman on this island, some more crops, and then hit the road towards another island to our right. Uh-oh, this one's got a spooky little vibe. There's little gas clouds and some new crops here. Mandrake and Nightshade. Oh, the gas clouds deplete stamina. Got it. Cool, a gateway and a new dungeon. Let's do a quick battle to see what we're working with. Poison types. Duh, this is a poison island. Let's gather up all these little guys and put them in the barn. I don't have time to do this dungeon, but I took a peek inside anyways before warping home for the evening. And look at all my new little friends. Emo Shroom is just too cute. The next spirit pairing is for Tobin, who requests a spirit with a snorkel. I think I've seen one of those before, but I don't have one currently. I ran over to a beach island to see if I could find my snorkel spirit. I found a few other ones in the process, like Fishbow. Octopup is new too, but since they're skulled, I can't tame them. It did drop an egg. Finally, my snorkel friend, I found you. Oh, come on, don't be shy. Also, wait, what is this? Oh my god, did I just teleport? That's so cool. Anyways, in order to give my new Snorko to Tobin, I have to run to my barn and have it follow me, and then that's another quest down. We're really making amazing progress here. We have spirits cooking, new levels to unlock, a new spirit resource to sell to Zed, spirit research to turn in, which is a fabulous moneymaker by the way, and tools to upgrade. I think I'm ready to take on this poison dungeon. This one has a lot of chests, damn! And some battles that can't be avoided. Poison is a bitch though. I also really wish I could figure out a way to get more energy in battle. I would wreck shop if I had just like one more energy. Whole squad went down. Sheemp was the last man standing. I do have one poison cleansing potion, so I used it to finish out the battle here. That wasn't even the boss and I got my ass handed to me. But I'm not a little baby. I just need to heal up before heading in. Super lucky that poison or burn doesn't carry over after the battle's over, and spirits don't technically die, so I don't need to carry like revives or anything. Okay, here we go. Damn, already not off to a great start. Let's go for one at a time. Lower armor and we'll be good. Oh, never mind. Maybe I should re-examine my party here. Magic Man swooped in and saved me, but I immediately whistled home to see what I could do about my weak-ass team. I remember Farah gave me the anvil to craft charms, but unfortunately, charms don't really do anything in battle. Mostly, they help with environmental factors. I thought I was supposed to be an alchemist. Where the fuck are the potions? I mean, there are potions, but nothing that really helps in battle so far. Well, regardless, I think I can probably swap around my party a bit. The earth types are weak to poison, so I'm replacing Fluffox with Emo Shroom. I'd like to keep Brickhouse just because he is so tanky. Emo Shroom has good skill cards, but not a ton of brute force. Do fish maybe give HP? I wonder. The only HP healing item I've come across at all is the lily pad, and that's only 10. But alas, fish only heals stamina. Nobody sells any healing potions either, or healing food at all. I think I'm gonna have to return to that dungeon once I'm more prepared. For now, I can keep exploring. And look, I discovered another poison dungeon. I'm a little triggered, but the enemies on these islands are lower level. Okay, fine, I'll give it a shot. We maneuver through the various rooms, found a chest, and stumbled upon another guardian boss. Oh god, these ones are like the same level as the last ones. It's honestly going way better though. I probably got lucky with my my draws and eliminated the 2 small fries pretty quickly. Once he was pretty low, I also fed him a mandrake, which lowered his power. I should use negative food more often. Another memory shard. Yay! This treasure chest had a psychic sight potion, which reveals the location of ongoing psychic storms. Whatever that means. I'm really not sure what that is, so let's just get our stamina, go back and retrieve the last 2 chests from this dungeon, and go the hell home. Dungeon bosses start battles with 2 less armor. Love it. Okay, now what? I've been working on taking care of my spirits, collecting new ones, doing battles, unlocking more islands. Jeez, this map is huge. I don't know how I'm gonna get to it all. I don't love warping to islands where the enemies are all high levels, but I could probably be doing more to catch them and integrate them into my party. I just kind of like where I am now. Sheep's good, Brick House is sick, Emo Shroom is cute, but I still am working on catching one of every spirit, and I do want to just keep upgrading and leveling my party. We'll see what happens. God damn it, this broom is killing me. It's very limiting to explore with since there's a hard stop. I really want that glider, but I need more moonstone bars. 3 moonstones per bar? That's crazy. I also can't forget about my seed quest. I collected some new ones from the Poison Island, and then I thought, why not buy some healing fertilizer for my next batch of healing crops? It's too late to plant everything right now, but I can be prepared. I can't believe spring is already almost over. That's wild to me. Wood and fiber are resources that are constantly running low. Stone, not so much. Instead of destroying Moonstone Island's biome, I decided to pillage the surrounding islands for their sweet resources. I thought it'd be cool to level up while I'm on these islands, but the experience points you get from battling these lower level spirits is embarrassingly low. It's better to just avoid. Before Friday night's over, I make some more spirit stalls and go out to socialize. It was a little late to hang out at the tavern, but I caught a few people on their way out, and with some of my spare doubloons, I buy some items that might be good gifts. Oh, best skill tree perk yet. Start combat with 1 extra energy. I can tear shit up with 1 extra energy. Last crops of the season. You know, I'm not really farming as much as I thought I would in this game. Spirits are the main focus, really, and farming is sort of a secondary task you do to get better crops for your spirits. At least to me, I can't imagine selling any of my crops because I use them all. Having some new crops means I'm ready for round 2 in this dungeon. I've got this in the bag. This Guardian's HP is just high, but I got some lucky cards and took care of it with relatively no problem. Some of my spirits were even untouched. Wow! Maybe I just had terrible luck last time I was here. Okay, gotta look for my last 3 chests. Oh, what the hell is this? How do I get them all to go down? Oh, I just clicked them in a specific order. I was trying to drop items. My god. Idiot alert. Time to get home. My brain is broken. My last request for spring, the magic man, Waldo, wants a fishbow. Lucky for him, I have a fishbow already in my barn. The problem is, Magic Man doesn't have a set location. He'll just randomly show up when you're out exploring islands, so I'll just wait around for him and collect fiber any day now. Jesus, that took forever. Here, take your fishbow. And a memory shard. Oh, Magic Man loves coffee. It reminds him of home. Also, it's Guyana's birthday. I brought her a little something too. We have lots to think about for summer. There's quite a few crafting recipes we have unlocked but not gotten around to yet. A ton of magical items too. A lot of them being houses, which might be fun to build. The decoration station has a lot of recipes unlocked already. You know me, I love decorating. So I might want to get around to this soon. Let's make sure to harvest all my crops before bed, but wow, that was spring. Okay, now we've got some movement in the alchemist department. Mom sent us a letter telling us to put a concoction in the cell crate and she'll teach me how to make them. Concoctions are different than potions, I think. I need to sell one that I've gotten from a chest or something since I don't know how to make them yet. Also, new season means all new crops to harvest. Moss balls, pops of plant, etc, etc. And the gateways reset every season so I can go claim more talismans to boost up my spirit's dex. Let's get to planting. Hopefully we'll learn how to make some concoctions soon, so I want to have a hefty crop stock for when that day comes. I spent the whole first day of summer harvesting on Moonstone Island and passed out 5 feet from my bed. The next day I didn't receive any letters from my mom, so I was like, what the heck? How do I make potions, Mom? I think I did this wrong, but whatever. I'll go out and get some more crops from the neighboring islands and try to make some more progress here. I was feeling a little stir crazy. I got a moonstone and a new warp that took me to a mysterious island with a meter that fills up and hurts me. I think it's safe to assume that this is an electric island. Shit. Everything's pretty high level and I keep losing stamina, so I am leaving, but that's pretty cool. I should try to find a lower level one or something. I went out and explored a bit more at night, hoping to find more moonstones, and then I realized that there's new plants on the Poison Island. Different than the ones from spring. Interesting. And more plants on an electric island too. I grabbed as many seeds as I could fit before heading home. Okay, I want to be more efficient when I go explore. It's time to make a glider. The broom isn't cutting it. This is great. I don't have an energy meter to exhaust. I can glide as far as my stamina bar lets me. Way better. God damn, this map is huge. I found a dungeon on a poison island the other day and decided to run through it real quick. Outside of the dungeon is where I had trouble, actually. The inside was fine. I had to flee from my very first battle. The glider is so sick. I love being able to fly wherever I want for however long I want. There really is a lot to explore. I went out and found several new islands today and tamed some electric spirits as well. When I went home, I decided to try figuring out where I went wrong in this whole concoction debacle. Turns out I did ship the wrong thing. I'm not sure what I shipped, but I finally got one of the actual concoctions sold. So my quest log updated. The next day, I received a letter. Not the one I was looking for, actually. Summer Seed Seeker? Wait, oh, I'm a big fucking idiot. Damn, I was supposed to collect all those seeds in spring from different types of islands? Girl, well, now I have seeds to collect for summer. I am so bummed I missed out on completing that quest for spring, but I probably should have read Spring Seed Seeker. Duh. Dumb bitch. Well, let's sell what we have collected and the new spirit resource we got from our electric spirit and sell them to the appropriate vendors. Mom did actually send me that letter that I was looking for though, and attached was a recipe for the alchemy lab. Let's craft it and figure this out. I have to put wood in the furnace to make ash and grab a few glass bottles that I had lying around and then combine 2 crops to make a concoction. This is great! I can combine, say, 2 healing crops, so it only takes 1 energy to heal my spirits more, and then other crops will have other stat increases that I can play around with. Like Tame, that would be helpful to stack Tame. I am so mad about that seed thing, like come on. Summer 5th, we have tons of new crops. Well, moss balls and pinwheels. I want to keep working on the seed quest. The map is so huge, I don't even know where to start with finding other island types. My strategy is to just go out on the glider and fly out super far. We found a beach island shaped like a palm tree, another electric island, another beach island, and the edge of the map. Okay, let's go up. Electric Island. Spirits are super high level. Uh-oh. I want to run past this one and get to this little warp. It took me to another beach island. Fabulous. The next day, I think I'll go up instead of left. It's going to drive me crazy filling out this map. I want to leave no square undiscovered. Oh look, I found another temple. Looks like it's a beach one, the summer temple. Okay, what do I gotta do to obtain the water seal? I have some offerings on me already. Let's go inside and see what's up. Level 15? Oh yeah, we can totally do this. Our first battle went super good. I got some great cards and was able to wreck shop quite a bit. I'm sort of a battle expert now. The reward was the alchemist flippers that let us swim in water and up waterfalls. That'll be great for exploring islands so I don't have to build bridges all the time. What the fuck? Oh, I have to offer something. Lantern and jewelfish. I forgot about fishing. And the lantern, I think I can craft at the decoration station. I caught a jewelfish right outside the temple, and then because I'm stubborn and didn't want to go all the way back home, I was like, I'll just craft a decoration station at the island next door. I just need ash for the lantern. Fuck it, let's craft a furnace too. And now we wait. This is what's possible if you carry absolutely everything on you at all times, folks. Sweet, we're in, and on to our next battle. Wow, that's a lot of HP. We took out everyone besides the main mini-boss quickly and then got to work on bashing and slowly chipping away. It took a while. I really need to up either my attack stats or my cards in general just need upgrades. We did it though. Okay, what's next? Sea glass. and Moonstone. You're kidding. I thought I was so big brain, didn't I? I should have just looked up what I needed to have for this temple because now I need to go home for the sea glass. Instead of trying to do all that right now at this very moment, let's just explore some of the neighboring islands real quick and see if we can find something interesting. Another electric island. Finally, a fire island. Oh, I'm burning. Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, right? Well, shit. Okay, can we find any crops or seeds? I need to upgrade my scythe to chop these. Great. Well, I can come back. But it was like divine intervention. That night I actually got a perk on my skill tree. Crops have a 50% chance to drop seeds when harvested, and it's perfect. I needed just that. Guyana wants a poison type spirit with a similar hairstyle, and I know just the type, emo shroom. I already have one in the barn and was able to give it to her that day. Let's run home and grab the spirit I swapped out and then hit the road to finish up this water temple. Don't worry, I brought my sea glass this time. Boss time! Big sludge. Tied in. Aha! Retain does not get discarded. What did you do to me, sludge? Okay, guys, chill. I'm failing to see how this retain thing is actually bad at all. Like, I enjoy having a lot of cards, so... I don't enjoy having my tank be dizzy, though. Oh no, Sheem! Maybe I shouldn't have brought a fire type to a water fight. Whatever, we persevere. At least we got the Titan all by his lonesome. He keeps bullying my emo shroom though. He's just going through a phase. I really need some bash cards because he's blocking all my moves. It is not going great. Tangle is cool. It blocks enemies from using skill cards, so loves it. My emo shroom is suffering though, out here. I'm out of concoctions, so I only have low HP healing foods and emo shroom is dizzy. I can't even feed them. Ugh. Rip. It's just up to Brick House now. Finally got some bash cards and shit. Don't kill me! But you'll never guess what I do. I played some of the dumbest cards imaginable and completely fucked it up. I don't know what I was thinking. Please don't make fun of me. I know better now. We died. Okay, we got a letter. Whatever. Let's go back for round 2. This time I'll try to actually get good. Burn coming in clutch to take that first dropple out, and then a Tangle card to prevent the other from bashing. Sick. The other dropple's out. I need more bash cards though, so let's take some time to heal. This is one of my favorite cards. Reduce the cost of all tackle cards to 0. So helpful. Unfortunately, my emo shroom got wrecked. And then Sheem again. We should rage up, increase our attack damage, and go in as hard as we can. So close! Bash, 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 just for funsies, and then we got him. Yay, Brick House! I'm curious though, I found one fire type island. What other island types are out there? I should probably try to go up again towards that fire island, see if I can find anything else. Oh, what the hell is this? A maze? I think I'm doing the wrong part of it. I should be down under. Okay, I'll go around and try to find a staircase or something. Maybe I'll do an electric resistance potion just so I don't constantly have to eat. I typically love mazes, but spending all day in this one almost broke me. I'll be honest. I'm so close to the dungeon! Several hours later, I made it. Let's see what we got going on in here. Long hallway after hallway after hallway. Chest. More hallway. A stupid button puzzle again. I hate you, button puzzle. Rocks? Oh, come on. Who has time for this? I do, I guess. And then more rocks. I actually don't have time for this. It's almost midnight. Another rock. Okay, never mind. It's a teleport to a chest. Shit, where is the boss? Other side. Oh, please don't tell me it's the same as the left side. Ah, I'm trapped. Shoot, I'm stuck in a battle now. I forgot to heal my spirits too. God damn it. Ah. How do I get myself out of this? Flee? I don't want to. Let's tame one, see what happens. Okay, fuck. Let's tame 2. I am not getting good cards here. Let's heal up. Brick house down. Sheep, it's your time to shine, babe. Get him. Yay, Sheep. Now what? It's 1:10 a.m. I really want to make it to the boss. Oh my god, okay. Fly over. Oh, can't use glider here. Okay, balloon time. Oh, time's up. I think I could have played that better. Or at least warped home. But no, I woke up on this island, outside of the maze. Do I give up? Absolutely not. I'm going back for round 2. We were super close to finishing that dungeon, and I never want to come back here again. We have to finish what we started here. The first time I went through this maze, I picked up all the items in my path, so that helped me get through the second time. I'm trapped in another battle, but hey, I haven't caught a burgloon before, so it's not all bad. Come on, don't be like that. Great. BH down. At least I caught the burgloon, and taking out the capacity was a piece of cake. Before I'm ready to boss up, we need to boss up our party. Sheep gets to level up and everyone else gets to heal. This gap will not get the best of me again, damn it. Level 21 boss all by himself? Oh, this should be easy. Tangle, feed an Airden leaf to take down that armor a peg. Poison, bash, boom, dizzy. And of course, I get no good attack cards. Oh wait, never mind. Here's a couple. Sweet. Another dungeon done. And in a really annoying spot, so I have no need to come back here. After I get this last chest, of course. Time to go back home and check on my crops. It's Tuesday night, Farming Tuesday. Why not try out some healing fertilizer on my healing crops too? And then place my new water egg I got from my water temple boss earlier. And then go out and get more wood. I'm always scrambling to keep wood around because of the spirit stalls. I saw that Paolo will sell me wood, which is super cool, but I'm not like rich. I do want to upgrade my spirit barn though, so I need to get to chopping. And now my spirit barn upgrade will be ready tomorrow morning. That took a lot of my money pile, so I'm gonna turn in some spirit research for cash and then upgrade a tool. I fully intended on upgrading the scythe, but I did the hammer instead for some reason. Great. This island is super cool. It's got a bunch of fun little cliffs. You can build your house on any island if you want to, which seems like a cool idea, but I think I'll be keeping my home on Moonstone Island for now. Everyone lives there, you know? It makes the most sense to be close to everyone. But what's stopping me from having homes on multiple islands? This one's pretty. I'm gonna keep my options open. There's also a dungeon here, a pretty low level one, so I ran through it sort of quick, but like I really didn't have time to do all of this. The Guardian fight was easy, and then it was 1:30 and I had already used my whistle today, so took the L on that one pretty much. Damn, I was banking on that whistle. But I woke up next to the dungeon, so I got to run through and grab all the chests I missed in the morning. My spirit barn is upgraded, and now I can fit more spirit friends. I'm gonna need more wood to build more spirit stalls though, so back to grinding. The next day I decided to venture out into the world again and fill out some map space. I'm discovering a ton of poison islands mostly. The magic man came by, so I gave him some shards and then went off to discover more islands. The warps keep taking me to really scary ones. I really need to train up my party or replace them with more beefy spirits. While I was out exploring that night, shooting stars or something started falling out of the sky, and then some new spirits I had never seen before popped up out of nowhere and absolutely wrecked my shit. I had to flee from that battle and noticed a little purple swirly appeared on my map where this phenomenon occurred. I looked it up and I'm experiencing my first ever psychic storm. During this event, psychic spirits will appear and new plants will spawn that are specific to psychic storms. They occur every night and will spawn nearby to wherever the player is at a certain time. I just got unlucky and had it spawn on a super high level island, so I couldn't tame or even really battle any of the spirits. I did get to pick up some of the new plants though before I had to scurry on home. We only got one of the psychic plants, the eye berry. I'll have to get another psychic storm before the season is up so I can collect the other plants and its seeds. In the morning, I had some crops grow in, a new spirit hatched in the barn, and I sold some spare spirit resources to Zed so I could afford to upgrade my scythe like God intended. And the hoe, why not? I can't believe I still need 5 more plant seeds this season. I feel like I'm discovering shitloads of islands but not getting the ones I need. Let's go back to that fire island I discovered earlier this season and harvest the hot air fruit seeds. Unfortunately, this island didn't have the other crop that was supposed to be discoverable here, but the spirits on this island aren't too crazy high level, so I'm gonna try catching one of them. Everyone welcome Bonefire and a new sheep to the crew. Also, I got a flame fruit, but I need its seed, damn it. Where there's smoke, there's fire, right? There has to be more fire islands around these parts. Electric islands are in an abundance in this game. Holy shit. Okay, great. Another fire island. The spirits here are strong. Let's just grab what we need and get out. Seriously, no flame fruit? Ugh, another electric island. Nothing else over here. Damn, more electric islands? You're joking. Finally, fire island. Can't get to it. Shit. Okay, good. There's one I can cut. Love it. Let's go before something murders me. 2 more seeds collected. Zed is requesting a robotic electric spirit. I'm glad to announce that we indeed have an electric robot spirit. I tried to bring it to him in the science center, but it wasn't open. and I'm not friendly enough with Zed to enter his room, so I had to go find him. Oh, he's at the tavern. Perfect. My reward for giving Zed his armbot was a crafting recipe. Since the botanist isn't open today, we should just hang out around the house, craft up some concoctions, one for a quest with Mom, upgrade some of the charms, upgrade some cards too. Oh, I can't resist. I have to go out into the sky a little bit. There's still at least one more island type that I haven't discovered yet, but they're all the same old, electric, beach, electric. Mom sent me a recipe for a cauldron. The cauldron is different from the alchemist table. We can make potions with it. The potions are more so for us. Some will be useful in battle, like removing burn and poison and such, whereas concoctions will probably be more useful in battle. Zed's open, so I can sell my newest spirit resource, the fireball, turn in some research, sweet talk him a bit. You know how we do. And why not ask him on my very first date? I haven't been socializing all that much, truthfully. I've been really focused on quests and exploring. But whenever I see people, I like to say hello and give them a little gift here and there. We also sold our 2 new seeds before setting out again. I want to complete another dungeon today, preferably a lower level one. This was a great pick, actually. It was more of a battle-based dungeon with several enemies back to back to back to back. I was just thinking about how I want to grind levels. Boss was light work. That's another memory shard, a stamina boost, and some nice little chest rewards. Magic Man was outside the dungeon, so I gave him my newest memory shard and hit up some other islands. I found another beach dungeon. Why the hell not? A puzzly one. I hate these damn buttons. The enemies are lower level, so they avoid me, which is nice. And the boss was another easy one. Cool. Do I even need to tell you that I go back and get all my chests anymore? Like, you already know this. It doesn't need repeating. I am thorough. After all that, I went on home and made it in bed just in time. I got this perk where I start combat with 1 extra energy inside of dungeons. I'm curious what other ways I can increase my energy in combat though. So far, none of my crops I've encountered have had any boosts in that department, nor have any of my cards. Today's a wood grind day though, until my date starts. It starts at 20 o'clock. The 20th hour? 2000 hours? God, what the fuck? I'm just gonna say 8. I don't know where to meet him. I thought I would first try his house, but then I remembered our date was on the beach, so I hurried on over there. Where the hell do I go? Just the beach? What if I missed it? Oh my god. No! Let me run towards the little heart on the minimap. Yeah, okay, the dock, duh. Honestly, that was confusing because he wasn't even on the dock. Just saying. I don't know. Anyways, science isn't boring, Zed. Obviously, but a lot of the time I feel like the only person here who thinks it's cool. I guess now I have you to talk to about it, but not too much. I don't want to scare you off too. Aw, he's just a little nerd dude. I love it. I think that went well. And after my date, I went straight to bed. Noted. The next day, I was determined to explore. My first battle actually fucking wrecked me. I don't think I'm strong enough to be in this dungeon. And it's a battle dungeon, so it's just battle after battle after battle. You know what? Let's see how far I make it. I've got healing food. Still a little dicey. I'm not super strong, so it's dependent on what cards I pull. Pretty much every battle, I'm ending up with just Emo Shroom. Not great. Emo Shroom is holding their own, honestly. Instead of completely depleting all of my healing resources though, I should just come back later. I want to plant a bunch more food in the meantime. I've also depleted all of the mines that I know of, so it's time to go find a new one. 1 mine will spawn per island, so I'll just go to the one that I've already been pillaging for resources. Wow, what a day. We have a ton of skill points to spend, and with all my new iron bars, I'm gonna buy the greater watering can upgrade, and that just leaves us with moonstone upgrades for all my tools. Let's ask Farah on a date too. I have pretty high hearts with her. I'm going back to that poison dungeon. I probably should have made some party adjustments, maybe took out another type of spirit, but nah, we got this. We have food, and the spirits that don't die in combat are leveling up. These enemies just have super high HP. It takes forever. Before I got to the boss though, I decided to dip out. I really actually don't have a ton of healing food. The hot air fruits are amazing for HP though, so I went out to find more fire islands and give the magic man some more memory shard. While I was out, I also found an electric type temple, bulb shroom, and popcorn plant. I don't even know what those are yet. So no temple today, probably in the next season or the season after that. Still on the hunt for the last island type, however, trying to fill out my map and see what all I can discover myself without looking it up. I still have 10 days of summer. Mom sent me a letter requesting an abundance potion for my dad's birthday. I made it, shipped it out immediately, loves it. My main goal is to be thorough and explore the islands that I'm discovering as much as possible. And I'm also running through the dungeons that I can while I'm out. Mostly the lower leveled ones since they're super quick. That night I had a date with Farah, so once my day was over, I ran to the mystery date dock. I know I can be pretty flirty, but I get so shy about actually asking people out. I've been looking forward to this all day. What should we do? Dig a hole, hold hands, skinny dipping. Skinny dipping feels very forward for the first date and honestly kind of fucking weird. So I suggest we hold hands. She said maybe on the next date. She likes to take things slow. Cute. That one seemed to go okay. The magic man, Waldo, sent me a present for completing dungeons, a warp whistle totem. Wherever I place it is where my warp whistle will send me to now. That's a lot of pressure, honestly. It looks like a sapling, so I don't want to accidentally plant it in the wrong place. Ugh, I hate where my house is too. My dad's birthday went well, loved his present that I made him, so my mom gave me a recipe for a compost bin so I can make my own fertilizer. But this warp whistle totem is stressing me out. I'm gonna hold on to it just to be sure I don't fuck myself over. I also spent the day farming and was planting seeds when I realized the game has been warning me that my plants won't have enough time to grow before the 28th. I checked though, and they will have enough time, I think. Now I'm all worried about it. I'll just get some fertilizer to speed up the growing time just in case. But I don't actually think that was necessary. I guess I just want to be safe? Looking back on this now, why is there a warning at all when the plants do have time to grow? Okay, now that I have enough moonstone bars, I should build a house, right? There's a few types I have unlocked, but I went with the fancy alchemist house. It just fit the vibe of this island, I feel. Now where to put it? I'll try out this spot for now. I'm not sure if I'm super into it, but maybe if I spend some time decorating the surrounding area, it'll grow on me. The inside is the same as my tent, in case you were wondering. Now I can pick up my tent too and carry it around with me. I have a feeling the houses will all transport you to the same interior, which I like. So I'm having a lot of different ideas now. Houses on various island types. Should I carry around my tent so I can sleep out on the islands while I'm out exploring? I like the idea. Asana wants a capacity. We have one ready to go and she loves it. Another pairing, paired. I can now claim 1 free coffee per day at the tavern. Should I change out anyone in my party? Nah, we're doing okay. It could be better, but I like my little dudes right now. We'll see how this boss battle goes. Okay, Brick House, man. Could have done a lot better there. Or maybe I could have. And yeah, sheep, that's tragic, babe. Emo Shroom took out the boss, and then Ribite all by themselves. I really should think more about this kind of stuff though. I can't have Emo Shroom just being the superstar all the time. I had a pretty productive day. I still really need to find a psychic storm, but no luck tonight. Brick House, you're getting replaced, babes. I had no idea you were weak to poison, but you know, that checks out. We're gonna try to take on an electric type dungeon and see what happens. These guys are low level, so it really wasn't a real test, but I think my newest electric spirit is pretty strong and has some decent cards. Can we find a psychic storm tonight all by ourselves? No, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to use that psychic storm potion at some point, I think. I'd like to do it by myself, but I'll probably have to suck it up and use it. Since I'm hanging back on the island most of the day, I'll make some potions and chat up some townies. Tobin sells fishing hooks. They're cheap, so I'll try one out and see if it makes fishing any easier. Oh, it's a one-time use. That's fine, I guess, now I know. They're cheap, hooks are only 10 gold, so whatever. When it was time, I consumed the psychic sight potion that reveals the location of ongoing psychic storms on the map and headed over. It was happening on a low-level island, so the psychic spirits that spawned here were all level 1 to 4. Thank God, I was able to tame a few. And I got the other psychic plant and its seed, Tiny Flower. Magic Man came and took a memory shard, and then I went home before it was too late. Except it was too late and I passed out. At least I passed out on Moonstone Island though, so I'll wake up in my house. Mom's requesting another concoction with some specific stats, 12 power, no other stats, and as much stamina as I'd like. Looking at my other quests, I have to turn in some research to Zed about my newly tamed psychic spirit, and then also sell my seeds to the botanist. Where could those last 2 seeds even be? Alright, let's finish this up and go back out exploring. We only have 4 more days left in the season to gather these seeds. I can't imagine having done all this in spring, my god. Since I am so time constrained, I looked up what the final plants were and where to find them. There's a cluster of islands called Dark Islands that are generated somewhere near the edge of the map. I really don't have a ton of the edges mapped out, so I think a good place to start would be to just travel all around and see if I can run into one of these dark islands. I had to retrace my steps to this little corner of the map that I didn't fully discover yesterday. I know, a waste of time, but it is deeply important to me that I don't have just a random blob of undiscovered tiles on my map. No luck today on Dark Islands. I did discover a few new fire islands, however, and spent way too much effort filling out a vastly empty section of the map. I have to be getting close though. I've gotten to around half of the map's edges. The next day, we did it. The sky turned purple, and I finally found my first dark island. There were prickly plants on the first island, nothing else, so I went out to discover the other dark islands in the area. Also, my scythe isn't strong enough to cut them, so I'm really praying that my small chance of a crop dropping seeds comes through here. I have to keep an eye on my stamina, though. It depletes super quickly on these islands. Also, what the fuck is this purple blob? I thought it would be a little secret tile under this cloud, but no, it's just a stupid little purple mass that I can't land on. More prickly plant. Oh god, I need to eat. What are these? Ooh, little pedestals. I'm guessing the seals go here or something. We'll do that later. Wing fruit, finally! Except it didn't drop seeds. Shoot, please have more dark islands. I'm begging. Thank God, this one finally gave me seeds. If it didn't, I probably would have reset the day to upgrade the scythe since plants only spawn once per season. But luckily, I don't have to do that. And now, on the 27th of summer, we've completed the Summer Seed Seeker quest. Thank you, Jesus. Let's use this money to upgrade the scythe so we don't have to worry about it next season. What's next? Banish a dark spirit? Okay. They're all pretty high level, so I'm gonna spend some time making my homestead all pretty. I moved the house because I really did hate where it was. I also bought some saplings, rocks, and grass so I could make the surrounding areas pretty. And finally, I placed the warp whistle totem. I thought it was gonna be a plant, but it's a movable piece of furniture. All that worrying, and for what? Quill sent me a request for a soft and huggable fire spirit, and you know who's soft and huggable? Sheep. I went to go grab a spare sheep from the barn and saw that my 2 psychic eggs had hatched. Wait, gain 1 energy? Oh my god, wait, I need a psychic spirit in my party. Are you joking? Let's get Quill his sheep and sort this out later. I need more resources, and wow, that's the last day of summer. I happen to be right where a psychic storm was happening. I think these occur a lot more often than I thought that they did. I had this Pasho join the party since I forgot to bring sheep back out. I'm not sure which psychic spirit I want to have in the party, but it's something to think about for sure. My house looks way better over here. I still have to move everything else over though. But hey, new season, new crappies. And I decided that I would like this ghosty on my team as my psychic for now. And why not bring Sheemp back into the party? Smell ya later, emo shroom. Let's hang around today, make some potions, probably tiny flower ones for tame. And I noticed that they also give 100 experience. I could bring up Lookachu's level a little bit, but they weren't like crazy effective. It might just be more worth it to not have them die in combat. It's time we get a greenhouse too, I think. I know I don't farm much, but I could probably use it to plant some things out of season eventually. I also built another spirit barn so I could move my old one. It still goes to the same place, but I guess I have 2 now. I want everything close to my house. This is looking beautiful already. That night, I got the Master Spirit Mancer perk, so now I can tame spirits of any level. Time to find some replacements, because leveling in this game doesn't happen very quickly. Our greenhouse is so cute, and our whole little area is coming together so nicely. Loves it. Decorating's my jam. I'm excited to spend more time doing it now that I have a better grasp on the game as a whole. Not sure if I'm loving this whole section with my furnaces. I want to maybe build out the interior of my house and put them in there. Maybe in like a basement or something. Experience food isn't it yet. I'm assuming there's more experience food later on, but this is not going to be my go-to method for leveling at the moment. Also, the compost bin is going inside. It looks cute up there. I spent 3 days organizing my farm. I should finish this shit up and get back to reality. I run over to the botanist and got the Fall Seed Seeker quest and some more little decorative plants, threw some of those down, and now I'm finally happy. It'd be so much cuter if these were grown in though. Holy shit, this wand takes a lot of energy. Okay, maybe I won't force them to grow. Since I completely depleted my stamina, I'll just plant some seeds in the greenhouse or something. Make some concoctions. Okay, it's the 4th now. What are we gonna do today? Fall Seed Seeker. Let's venture out again to some new islands, get the reset gateways, collect the new crops and seeds from various islands. Lantern and Electrocone from the Electric Islands. Coalberry from the Fire, the other one wasn't there, so I got a new spirit instead. Once I sold what I found, I still needed Poison, Dark, and Psychic seeds. Poison Islands have Grumpkins for fall. The other one wasn't on the island that I visited. We'll get all that later. Dark Islands had Spectre Flowers and Skeleplants. And would you look at that, a Psychic Storm as I was flying around, minding my own business. No psychic plants or spirits spawned, however. I do realize that these are way more common than I was made to believe. They do happen every night. I even flew away and came back and yeah, nothing spawned. Hi, this is Waldo, the guy with the chicken house. Thank you for being my friend. It means a lot to me. Oh, that's sweet. I really should be making more of an effort to socialize. I wish I had that psychic sight potion recipe. The easiest way to get them is to do dungeons. The chests are just loaded with recipes. Also, I love having a psychic spirit. My energy is through the roof. Look at you, even withstood this boss battle and leveled up a ton. So proud of you. This recipe was for an electric tree, no psychic sight potion. It was getting late and I wanted to stay on this side of the map, so I plopped my tent down on a random island, which is so cool. I love that I can take my home pretty much anywhere. That next morning, I was able to run right into a dungeon. It's great. This one was fucking annoying. I hate these stupid buttons. Worst dungeon award. I made it through one battle I couldn't skip and then got through the boss super easy, but no potion recipe. Time to go home and do things. I'm gonna ask Asano on a date next. You know, get out and be social. That's my fall year 1 resolution. That night I went out trying to spawn a psychic storm, but no luck. Let's spend the night on this island. In the letter I got a morning from Farah asking for a Beardini spirit companion. I don't even know who that is. Great, another combat dungeon. Oh shit, these guys are tough. I got through the first battle and decided to try another one. But oh my gosh, these guys are so strong. Look at you is leveling up though, and regardless, has super good cards, so as long as I can keep them alive, it's all gravy. Second battle down, healing, leveling as I go. I have a ton of moss balls. Switch out my hand, double my energy. Fire attack, Burgloon down. Now we just gotta whittle this one down, mission accomplished. We'll skip this guy and come back for that chest. Unfortunately, this last battle, my look at you KO'd. We made it through and then got through the next battle. Oh my god, how many of these are there? A girl can only take so many beatings. Another battle, down. Here we go. Oh my god, more? You know, this is actually pretty good for leveling, not gonna lie. I'm really not mad, just kind of like bored, I guess. This has to be the last one, right? Okay, this one was the last one. Yeah, level 36 Guardian. Let's try it. I'm all out of moss balls. Ow. I started with like 70. Well, we made it this far, might as well try. Got one enemy down. Let's try to give these guys some nasty little food and reduce their armor. Oh, you know, that wasn't that bad. Psychic type is the way to go, guys. The psychic sight potion was in this dungeon's chest. It was meant to be. Now I can make it in my cauldron and we just wait until night. Drink it, girl. I'm looking for the new plants and also a Beardini, who is a psychic type, I found out. The one Farah's requesting as a companion. We got Rablet, got our seeds, found the cutest spirit I've ever seen, Mista Slime. You are my favorite. We also caught Looney Lid, and I triggered a ton of battles until the very last moment. Engaging and fleeing, you know, but no Beardini tonight. On my skill tree, I got something that helps my spirits not run away as quickly, which, didn't even know that they could run away. Guess I'm just too sweet and nice and a very good spirit owner because I didn't even know that was a thing, so. The 2 Psychic Storm seeds were our very last seeds for the fall collection, and we got it done on the 8th. So, what now? We do have a ton of fun little quests. RIP Spring Seed Seeker. I could get started on this Moonstone quality fish quest. Let's go for the blobfish on Poison Island. I was fishing for quite a while before I realized something, and I'm pretty confident that this is how it works. So the quality of the fish is not dependent on your skill or how good you are at the little fishing minigame. It's entirely RNG, like you're gonna catch whatever the game predetermines. So you'll know when a Moonstone quality fish pops up because the fish's movement will be more sporadic, obviously. There's really no skill required in the fishing at all in this game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I went out fishing for quite a while before I figured this out. I was trying my best to nail the fishing minigame before I realized that all I have to do is catch the fish, not like try hard at holding my mouse over the fish as much as possible, if that makes sense. As far as I know, the fish's types, like breeds or whatever the hell, seem to all be the same difficulty. I don't think there's one fish that's harder than the other, honestly, but the quality determines how hard it's gonna be to catch. So like here, this one was harder, and it was a Moonstone quality spinefish. I went at this for a long time on the 8th and didn't get the Moonstone quality blobfish. I did get a Psychic Storm, but I had no tame food in my inventory. So I ended up just going home and shipping the fish I did catch. It made decent money. Before I left to fish the next day, I upgraded some charms and headed to Tobin's to buy some hooks. Shoot, I should have just sold my fish here. I only bought 10 of 2 of the lures. You can equip multiple at the same time, I realized, like halfway through the day. But still, no luck on the Moonstone blobfish. Okay, I can't totally neglect my duties. I need to take care of my spirits a little so they don't run away, because apparently they do that. I also went and looked up some fishing tips online for Moonstone Island and found a really good Samaritan on the Steam forum, and they just had oodles of information. If you have 3 Snorkos in your party and following you in the overworld, it speeds up your hook time. And then, of course, have all the hooks equipped. So I went out to catch some Snorkos on a nearby beach island. Is that a shiny? Does that sand crashel look weird to you? Oh my god, it is. And I got an achievement, tame a holographic spirit. That's what we're calling them. Anyways, I got my 3 Snorkos, some of which had to be sent to the spirit storage in the science center because I ran out of stalls. So I had to farm wood for a second and make a few of those. But then I saw her, Miss Beardini herself. That's excellent news. Now we have a spirit for Farah. And I also found another shiny the next day. What are the chances? We got tons of stalls now, so our little friends can finally all come home. We're even building out into the new room now. First, let's take Beardini over to Farah, then finally get our Snorkos out, buy a shitload of hooks, and go fishing. Hopefully this will go quick. I've caught so many moonstone fish now. Please just give me a blobber. Is this the one? It is! Yay! Let's go sell it to Tobin, who lets us buy a better fishing rod now. And we'll sell the rest of our fish here too. I didn't even know there was a case displaying all the fish. How neat is that? We're gonna camp out on an electric island, coincidentally, during a psychic storm. Wow, how lucky am I? Ah shit, I stayed up too late. God damn it. I fell asleep so close to my bed. But we got to wake up, late of course, and get right to fishing for the Moonstone quality Spark Star. And now we wait for the RNG gods to bless us. Oh shit, I forgot I have a bunch of low-level spirits with me. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked if I don't avoid any and all combat. No! Get away from me! That was a Moonstone quality Spark Star. Please don't kill me. Okay, let's flee and go home. I can't believe it. That was legitimately my first cast. Cool, we got that sold to Tobin. Now we can buy a greater fishing rod and get to work on the Moonstone quality cinderfish. I just need an iron ingot. Damn, I'm fresh out. Gotta go iron farming. Cleo's asking for a dark spirit. Uh-oh. The only dark spirits I know of are like level 50. She wants a dark wolf-like spirit. That's gonna take a while. Shoot, it's Sunday. Tobin's not open. I guess I'll just have to go out and try for that cinderfish without the greater rod. I forgot I also need to craft a moonstone quality talisman to protect me from fire damage. This is a flop. I spent like all day fishing before I realized that my hooks weren't equipped. What the fuck? And I kept having to replenish my stamina, and no moonstone quality cinderfish today. Okay boys, Snorkos, let's make this charm to protect us from fire, sell this fish, buy this rod, and go get us a moonstone cinderfish. Ah, I'm being attacked. No, leave me alone. I'm just fishing. Oh my god, they killed my Snorkos. Those bastards. I woke up on Fire Island the next day, of course, and this time I won't let anything get in my way. Once again, I fished for hours without any of my hooks equipped. I think you either have to equip them every day, or maybe it has something to do with my rod having been upgraded. Either way, I'm annoyed. I'm so over this. But I finally did it. Moonstone Cinderfish. Sell it to Tobin before he closes up shop, and that's quest complete. I can buy a Moonstone quality rod now, but I don't really expect to go fishing really ever again. Not in that capacity, at least. My trophy case looks pathetic, and it's gonna stay that way. The next quest I decided to work on is this concoction for my mom. I need to make a concoction with 12 power, no other stats, and any amount of stamina. I browsed through the Moonstone wiki to see all the crops laid out and figured out that I could plant 2 electrocones with power fertilizer to achieve the concoction with 12 power. I also totally forgot I have a nifty wand to make things grow faster, so I did indeed wait for these to grow. Yep, Moonstone Island expert over here. I've totally been neglecting farming in general. This game isn't really a farming game to me. It's supplementary to the other gameplay. I guess I could be making more money if I farmed, but like, I make plenty of money with spirit research and selling my extra spirit resources. It's like a fuckload of money, so I haven't sold one crop, if you can believe it. I use them for concoctions and carry them around and actually use them. But if I'm gonna work on dungeoneering, I probably need a lot more potions and concoctions in general. So we'll spend some time stocking up. The will-o-wisps also give a ton of XP, so I used a couple to level up Look-at-you a few times. Oh shit, I forgot I asked Asano on a date and totally didn't go. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll wait to romance until I have more time to spare. I can only focus on so many things at once. I'd like to knock a few dungeons out, tame some high-level spirits. Oh my gosh, this little dragon. Sinjin. I want one of you. Shoot, please, let me tame you. Oh, no, don't kill me. I died doing what I love. I'm way too low of a level for this dungeon, but I'm gonna go for it anyways. I'll boost my little guys as much as possible, but I really should have come here with stronger spirits. Level 36, 51, 44. Nice. I took one of theirs, they took one of mine. At this point, I'm just doing damage control. It took 100 years, but we did it. Let's stay on top of our concoctioning. Flag flower is great for tame, so I want to make sure I have a ton of those stocked up. I'm prepping to go catch a dark spirit, and I haven't ever seen one under level 50, so I'm gonna want to combine up a ton of tame concoctions. I also just want some stronger spirits in general, so I'm out hunting. It's honestly better to just go out and catch stronger dudes than try to level up the ones that you have. It's more effective since leveling gets super slow the higher level your spirits get. I'm also super anal about filling my map out. I'm determined to fill it out 100% before I'm finished with this playthrough. Mark my words. While I was out collecting more flag flowers, the magic man appeared, and you know what? I had some shards lying around, so I thought I would donate them to the cause. This is the last one? Oh, really? I guess I didn't need to do all of the dungeons, just like half of them or something. Neat, 15. Yay, his mind is back. Now what? Oh, portal. Okay, well, here's a little coffee, friend. Let's go check out this mirror. Am I sure? Oh, is it like a boss or something? You know what? I'm down. I got nothing better to do. Oh, it brought me to the Dark Island eyeball thing with the pedestals. I still only have 2 seals. We could place them, but I'm missing 2 others. I totally forgot about seals and temples and all of that. See, all the dark spirits are just so high level. I can't. Taming them is not going to be easy. I need some beefy spirits to attempt this. I should go out and fill out my map a little bit and think more about this temple business. I'm going to replace some members of my party with more powerful spirits to make my life easier. Sad, because my old ones had great cards, but there's no reason I can't modify the decks of these ones too. So the temple that I found a while back, the electric one, is called the Winter Temple for a reason. I need winter crops in order to enter it. I had to look it up, and the fall temple is always generated south of Moonstone Island. It's probably why I never found it previously. I haven't really been down here. We found the fall temple pretty quickly though. It's all poisony and mushroomy. I didn't bring anything offer-wise though, and I still want to use talismans to change up my deck a little bit, so we need to do just a little bit more prep work to go after this. Look at this level 39 Beardini just chilling in the wild. In a psychic storm. She's cute, and I think I need her in my party. I also tried to tame this Look-at-you, but they all murdered me. This whole group of bad guys. I had no chance. So Beardini it is. The next day, I finished gathering what I needed for the temple and decided to take it on with the party that I had, since, you know, I'm already over here. I'll swap out my psychic later. Oh yeah, level 25? Dude, we're chillin'. The first round was a piece of cake. Our reward is the boomerang. It does all the things that boomerangs do. Concoction, an iron sheet, and then we hit the little targets to open the mushroom platforms. And now it's second mini boss time. Wow, that was actually super quick. Who's the big boss gonna be? Big Snap Plant. Triple your energy? Damn, 9 whole energy. You can do so many things. I even have enough energy to cure my own poison. This was a super easy boss, probably because I was slightly over-prepared, but that's just because my expert OP taming abilities. Poison seal obtained. We still have 6 days left to fall, so I guess we can just fuck around now. I added Beardini to the party. Her cards are amazing, so I don't have to do much with her. And even though I'm rich, I can still go out and harvest more resources myself. I have time, you know? Tobin sent me a letter telling me he's happy I came to the island. How sweet is that? Yeah, I like my little home here. It's nice. I know I can technically put my house anywhere, but I really enjoy Moonstone Island. I like being close to the action. Speaking of action, let's ask Zed on another date, shall we? I really don't have much going on at the moment. The most attractive task is filling out my map. I feel a little more confident doing that with my stronger spirits, so I honestly spend a really stupid amount of time just gliding around. I want to fill out all the edges and work my way in. The world is really huge in this game. I'm not sure if it's too huge or not. I guess maybe I wish there was one more island type, because I would bet most of the islands are electric and there's just so many of them. It becomes unsatisfying pretty quickly when most islands you go out and try to discover are electric. This might not be the same for everyone though, I don't know. Or maybe you just really like electric islands and disagree with me. I'm also ready to plan a second date with Farah and another date with Asano, because I can. My date tonight with Zed was cute. He asked me some fun questions to break the ice and it went okay. I would say he's probably one of my favorite NPCs so far. Remember those electric cones I planted with the power fertilizer, those things? So I made the requested concoction and sold it to my mom, and used some of my many will-o-wisps to bump up a few levels. Talismans too, to upgrade cards in my deck. Farah wanted to be a blacksmith to smash gender norms. Imagine if I said, I bet I'm stronger than you. Oh my god. I asked to arm wrestle instead, which she declined because she's drinking. Personally, I only want to arm wrestle when I'm drunk, but that's just me. My reward for that concoction is a luck potion recipe, but today I have big fish to fry. It's time to go hunting for a dark spirit. Not necessarily to have one in my party, but just to have one. I know there's a quest for banishing a dark spirit and then one for a wolf-like dark spirit companion for Cleo. We could be hitting a lot of birds over here. I caught one evil eye and then ran off, and got in another battle where I tamed one dark spirit and then got a little spooked by how high the other spirit's HP was, so I ran. And then I felt like I had to go home because I used up a ton of my taming supplies. Need more concoctions. Asano asked me if I enjoyed my job on our date, and I said I love the variety. I don't even know if it's a real job or anything, but yeah, our date went well. Time to go back to these dark islands. I tried so damn hard to tame this dark coffee, but it was just too difficult. He was playing hard to get. My party got completely decimated in the process. And then I actually did die, so there goes my whole day. Let's try again maybe? No wolfie spirit? I'm good. I'm gonna save my supplies for that one if I can. Aw, except this guy's super cute. Okay, fine, I'll go for it. That's all I have. I gotta go home. Before I do, I'm gonna need more wood for spirit stalls. It's getting pretty full in there. You know, I'm not mad about it. My date tonight is at the hot spring with Zed, our third date. And actually, the last thing I get to do in fall. We have max hearts, which is exciting. What do you think of me? I think he cares a lot about what others think. Aw, he just wants to prove himself. He's really nice. I think I want to try dating him maybe. I don't know, should I keep seeing other people? Winter is gorgeous. Ophelia's asking for an ice spirit. Oh wow, that's fun. I mean, since I haven't encountered any so far, I'm assuming they are only available during winter. Maybe. Mom's also asking for another concoction with exactly 50 tame, no other stats, and 30 stamina, as well as a luck potion. I don't know. I'm looking at the wiki and my brain is fucking breaking trying to figure this out. Exactly 30 stamina and 50 tame? I'm just gonna plant a bunch of stuff and come back to this later. Let me upgrade the greenhouse. Oh yeah, winter seeds. Sure, I'll do that. I'm gonna go upgrade the greenhouse so I can plant flag flower. It's nice to have for the tame boost. I also went out and collected some of the new winter seeds like sap plant and flake flower from Poison Islands. My other winter goal is to date as much as possible. Let's ask Guyana on a date. Oh wait, I can walk on water? The water's all frozen? Cool, the winter is so fun in this game. We also added some more stalls, and then I was gonna ask Zed on another date, but I saw this grayed out option to go on a date in his home and got curious about that. I think I need to be his GF in order to do that. Also, what is this hole? Is this special? Can I fish in it? No? Okay. The electric islands had popcorn plant and bulb shroom. Hey, that's what I needed for the winter temple. I'm gonna spend the night here and chop wood until it's bedtime. Maybe I should prep for that winter temple too. The next day I got these sweater plant seeds and ruby plant seeds from Fire Islands and turned them in. And then I asked Ophelia on a date too. I'd like to go on at least one date with everybody. My newest spirit resource, Dark Matter, got added to the Science Center collection as well. And those dark spirits I caught a while back were ready to move to the barn. Just one more spirit resource. What could it be? I'll bet it's from ice spirits, which I still have yet to encounter. Let's hit the town a little bit. I'm gonna visit some more islands and see what the situation is. Ah, here we go. A new spirit. It's so cute and sleepy. Honkshoe, I love you. You're mine. And Icy? These must be the little ice spirits that I've heard so much about. We also caught a few more while we were out today. Bongwin and Yeety and Sorbatun. And another Bongwin because he's cute. I can't miss my date with Guyana. Better get home. I noticed you never say anything. I mean, you just sit there and listen. And stare. Yeah, you know, the more I think about it, I don't really say shit. Kinda weird. She's right. She still thinks I'm interesting though. I gave a Bongwin to Ophelia, and then gave Zed the last spirit resource, the snowball, to complete the spirit poop quest. Yay! Ophelia says she's new to the dating world and her last relationship was a long time ago. She keeps referencing that she's old, so I told her I like a woman with experience. Rizmaster over here. Okay, we still need 4 more winter seeds. Icicle root and black pearls from the Dark Islands. Check. Let me get rid of those real quick. And that night, I went out with my psychic sight potion and collected the last 2 winter seeds, gift plant and snowdrop. I also said hi to Magic Man. His dating option is grayed out, but I am so interested. Anyways, I caught a new spirit tonight and got the recipe for the Moonstone bracelet from the skill tree. I think that's what I need to take dating to the next level. Winter Seed Seeker complete. Yeah, baby. Only a few quests left, really. The alchemy one, the wolf dark spirit one, the electric seal. Oh yeah, the electric seal. Let's look up what all we need for that temple's offerings and head on over. I need a beacon, a cinderfish, and a bunch of stuff I already have. Of course the Fire Island lakes aren't frozen. They're lava. I love that my cinderfish is of moonstone quality. Just to taunt me. Okay, we're going in. What's it looking like? How strong are these puppies? Level 35? Oh, easy mode. Let me give the party some vitality food and head on in there. Beardini went down, but that's because she got bullied. Otherwise, it wasn't too bad. We got the Alchemist Teleportation Stone. Yes? Oh, I wish I had this when I did the Maze Island. We can teleport short distances now. I love it. The second mini boss is all by his lonesome. Too easy. We all had untouched bonuses. How funny. The last offering, Sparks and a Moonstone, brings us to the big boy. The craziest boss yet. Big electric ball. Sparking and his little sparkies. Let's take out the little ones first, of course, and subdue the big boy until the rest are out. Since my damage cards are pretty high in comparison to the enemy's HP, I don't really have to worry about bashing so much. For the big guy, yeah, bashing is super helpful, but I really do a lot of damage, so... Beardini's gone. Sorry, babes. We still made it without her, and that's the final temple complete. And an electric seal in our possession. Magic Man appeared. You found the 4 seals, the ritual is almost complete. You could do what I could not, the rift, the mirror, step through. Hurry, not much time. Use the seals to close the rift. Okay, maybe later. I got big things going on right now, like filling out this little section of the map. Magic Man did join me on an island late that night, and so I gave him a gift and was like, should I do it? I mean, why not? I don't know, it feels ballsy, like what am I even getting myself into? We should just go check it out. What if I don't have to face a boss right away? What if I can just go take a little peek? We offer the poison seal, and then the electric seal, and the little eyeball almost closed. Oh no! It's Master Hand! Oh, come on, what the fuck? What was that? Can I run? No. Shit. Well, I better just give it my very best shot. First order of business, heal. Ghost shrooms heal 100 HP, so I used up all my energy doing that. And now he's bringing in his little cronies. Fabulous. Triple energy, reduce armor. Holy shit, this guy has 1000 HP? Fuck my life. Let's take out a pup box. Oh cool, quest complete. Gain 10 energy, love it. I'm gonna go after this next pup box. I'm sure he spawns in more, but we should just, you know, see what happens. Aw man, he used his stupid little ray again. Bitch. Good thing I have a ton of ghost shrooms. Most of my inventory is full of garbage, but at least I have that. Why didn't I even try to prepare for this? I guess I was just feeling silly goofy. Now that Missing No is dizzy, I can do a little damage. I got 100 out of him. Gain 2 energy, reduce armor, draw 2 cards, bullshit ass cards. Oh, never mind. I reduced armor again and took out the other Pupox. He keeps giving me these stupid curse cards. I hate them. No, stop raying me. I need to bash him as much as possible so he stops doing that. He did bring out more Pupoxes, which sucks, but I'm holding my own here. Just trying to be smart, you know? They really don't do much damage. The hand does though, you know, the ray. Now we're talking. My favorite card, 10 energy, and my other favorite card. Whenever you play a card, draw a card for the rest of combat. This is really a god tier combo in my opinion. Having a ton of energy is cool until you're out of cards and don't really have anything to feed anyone, you know? So I love these two in tandem. Ah, shit, my Bergloon's gone. I should have been paying more attention. That's what I get for getting all excited. I will avenge you, Bergloon! Another ray, no biggie. I still have a few more healing concoctions and ghost shrooms for emergencies like this. Let's refresh the deck, add a little burn, exhaust a cursed card because fuck you, and let him bring out some more minions. Oh, we're so close! Do I explode? No, that's silly. That would have brought him down significantly, but like, if it was Beardini out here all by herself, she wouldn't be able to finish the job, I don't think. Bash, throw a little jab here and there. I feel like I'm really doing an elaborate dance. I saw people did not love the combat in this game, but truthfully, I am feeling it right now. I'm gonna win. This better be the last ray. I'm so tempted to explode again, but he's bringing out more minions. I can't do that. I'm so close. I have to play smart. No way! I did it! Wow, I really did it. I didn't get to prepare for this at all. I'm so proud of myself. You saved us, you saved the world. Thanks a ton, Magic Man. You sound all tense and serious about it, but like, that's cool. I'm kind of the shit, so keep gassing me up, I don't mind. Well, now what? Potion quest, spring seed quest, the bane of my existence. Spend a year away from home, working on it. Gotta turn in this banish a dark spirit quest and wait for Zed's letter. And also get Cleo that spirit. Oh, Waldo, the magic man, sent me a letter. I don't think I can put into words how grateful I am to you and how sorry I am to put you through so much work. You have been nothing but kind, patient, and understanding. When I was at my worst, you were always there on the other side of the chicken door. You were the light to my darkness. What the fuck is he on about? It was like way too intense for me. Dude, just like be cool. At least I got something out of this weird ass letter. The recipe for a moonstone machine. It spits out 1 moonstone per day. Absolutely need. Maybe then I can get started on making moonstone feeders so I don't have to be refilling the spirit barn every day. It takes so much time. So now I think we're just chilling for a moment. Gonna upgrade all my charms, turn in my spirit research, and organize my house a little bit while I wait for that letter from Zed. I also need to plant a few taming crops as well, in case my next quest is to tame all spirits or something. Zed sent me the recipe for a spirit brush to increase their happiness in the barn and told me I have more quests waiting at the science center. It's Sunday though, so I'm gonna hunt for Cleo's spirit. I caught a Pupox and, would you look at that, a Wolfbane. He's not interested in being caught. How rude. Oh my gosh, 3 times? You're killing me. They took out my whole army, but I won in the end. Rowan sent me a letter the next day thanking me for pairing everyone with a companion, and now they want one. They said any will do, so I chose one of the cutest ones, Cool Slime. Now to deliver all the spirits to their owners. And I think that's everyone, yeah? Yup, here we go. Zed wants me to catch them all. Not really, he just wants me to discover them all. Also, I decided to ask Zed to go steady so I can unlock some more dates. Why not? I want to see what the heck is going on. I also asked Magic Man on a date too, since his dating option is now available. I feel bad kinda, but whatever. Alright, I want to finish the alchemy quest. I ended up looking up what crops I needed to make for the specific concoction. I was just tired of staring at crop stats. I also made a luck potion and shipped them both off, and the next day the quest was complete. Also, when the heck did I get these dancing shoes? Okay, go off. We are down to our last 2 quests. Zed has officially asked me to discover all spirits. Not catch, but I'm gonna do that as much as I can since I'm already most of the way there. Looking at the spirits page on the wiki, I really don't have that many left. It looks like a lot of them can only be obtained from the mines. I decided to go find a new mine on an earth island, might as well get some copper and iron while I'm at it, and go for the Anklo. I entered and fled from quite a few battles before I reread the wiki and bad news. It can only be hatched from eggs. This one was technically a starter. Damn, I should have picked that one. Fuck my life. Okay, wait, how many of the missing spirits can only be caught from eggs? 3 of them. Sick. I'm gonna need to farm earth, psychic, and fire eggs for a while then, huh? Let's go get the others. First up, Whistler, cool snowboarding, ice spirit. Second, a Torbull, which can only be caught from beach island mines. Got it. Looking at my Pokédex here, we're done with water and still need a missing poison type. That one, Trunkle, can be tamed in a poison mine. Easy enough. I'm gonna need a lot more spirit stalls, especially if I want to tame more spirits and have them drop eggs. It'd be helpful to get started on the Moonstone stalls so I don't have to worry so much about feeding them. Next up, a Fire Island mine exclusive, Lucerna, and yeah, I got a Sinjin too while I was down here. As well as a shiny Flame Mane. Bandicool is the last ice spirit I needed. And that just leaves the 3 spirits that I have yet to hatch. I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not get it before the end of the season. This actually almost destroyed me. I tried so many methods for farming eggs, taming tons of spirits, battling tons of spirits to maybe get an egg drop, brushing my spirits with the damn brush. I tried to also make as many Moonstone stalls as possible so that I could worry less about feeding spirits. Spirits were hatching, but not the ones that I needed. I upgraded the barn to add more space, all the way even, though that was entirely unnecessary. Who has that many spirits? Me, probably, by the time I'm done with this. Every time the wrong spirit would hatch, my heart would sink. I got a perk that would increase the chance of having spirits drop eggs after combat, but nothing I did would work. It's all up to fate. I did, however, upgrade the house a shitload. I added in so many rooms, upgraded the spirit barn, all with the help of the fat stacks of cash I get from selling spirit resources. I'm at a point where I can just buy wood and stone for upgrades, why not? And I want to make my house a home. I'm gonna buy a crafting recipe every day and any furniture that catches my eye. I added a mini library, a little kitchen, upgraded the greenhouse finally, and so much more. I would say there's actually way too many expansions you can add to your home. I never thought that I would say that, but yeah, there's a lot. I didn't even do all of them. I also went on a ton of dates. Again, I want to at least go on one date with everybody. Zed and I also had our very first at-home date in the Science Center. I even spent the night. Saucy. He's super sweet and I like him, but I just want to see what everyone else is like in the game too. Heartless, I know. And I was punished for it. Every time I would go on another date, my hearts with Zed would tank. I was a very bad girlfriend. I think my favorites were Farah, Zed of course, and Paolo. I would say that everyone I got to go on a date with had something fun about them. The personalities shine in this game, in my opinion. Some people I even ended up going on multiple dates with. The Magic Man is also an interesting person to date. He just won't shut up about the rift. I want to know more about him. I'm gonna keep trying. You can date everyone in each location 3 times. That's a lot of dates, 12 per person. I didn't get that far with anybody, but I did try to date everyone at least once. The only one I didn't get around to was Cleo. I had planned on taking Cleo out on the last day of the season, but I got roped into a New Year's celebration instead, the only holiday in this game actually. Before that happened though, we finally did it. We got one of the last 3 spirits. Fucking finally. This stupid dinosaur. 2 more to go, the psychic and fire types. Everyone is sending me letters trying to convince me to stay on Moonstone Island. Aww. I love you guys. Of course I'm staying. This is just too cute. I was hoping to hatch one last spirit before New Year's, but alas, none that I was looking for appeared. I worked on my house pretty much until the event, filling up my new basement with junk and upstairs and whatnot. Mom and Dad came to me in a dream. Alchemist swag. I passed the alchemist test or whatever. Yay, I passed with honors. Love to see it. I am indeed an overachiever. Oh my god, I got the warning. It finally happened. My spirits are starving. I got too distracted trying to make my house cute. I feel awful, but I gave up on checking the barn every single day because my little heart just couldn't take it. I'm determined to get every spirit though. I will make it happen next year. At the New Year's event, the townies asked if I wanted to watch the fireworks with each one of them individually. Shoot. Sorry, I forgot I was dating literally all of you. Technically, I'm with Zed, so I'm gonna hang out with him during this beautiful fireworks display. And that's the end of year 1. Let's finish this playthrough out with a bang. I woke up in the tavern for whatever reason, which scared me because I thought my game reset or something, but no, it's fine. We're in spring again. My goal is to hatch the fire and psychic egg exclusive spirits, obviously, so I need to keep farming and grinding those eggs. But also, I want to do some other things in my spare time, not just go all egg crazy. Remember those treasure maps? Yeah, I've been saving them all up. Wouldn't it be fun to just do them all in one go? But first, that damn spring seed quest. Yes, the one we missed last year. We can finally do that now, so our quest log won't be so ugly. I gathered all the seeds from the electric, fire, dark, and psychic storm islands and sold those the next day. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Love it. I feel like my heart can finally heal. Now back to the egg grind. Oh, and my date with Cleo went great. She's talking about rat books. That's super neat. You know, we all have our thing. I'm only putting down the psychic and fire eggs at this point and brushing my psychic and fire spirits. That seems to be faster than farming eggs from combat, in my opinion. And as a little tree, I'll work on my house every now and then, you know, to keep morale high. I decided to check out this loom thing. It's supposed to give you the ability to change the wallpaper and flooring. Oh, it doesn't have any like pre-made ones? I have to make it myself? I'll pass. I decided to also go on a few dates with Magic Man himself just to see what's up. It's also a Steam achievement to date Magic Man. Kinda enticing. He's reminiscing on the first time he met me and how I wasn't scared of him. When you looked at me and smiled, it was like the universe saying that it would be okay. It's kind of sweet, I guess. You know, still a little intense. Finally, on the 4th day of spring, I got the missing psychic spirit. Minu, you saved my life. All we have left now is the fire spirit. That's my very last one. I think I'm gonna go all in and go steady with Magic Man for that Steam achievement. Oh, I can only date one person at a time. Oh no, Zed. Shoot. I would have to craft a grass bracelet and give it to him to show him that I want to break it off. Ugh, this is so shitty. I'll think about it. Every day I wake up without a new fire egg is a day wasted. I did get another minute though, so that's tight. Since I was having a bad day, why not make it worse by breaking up with Zed? Does this mean you want to end things? Oh no. I have to be honest, I really thought you were the one. Oh my god, I am evil and awful and I feel like shit. I'm so sorry. I really regret this actually. Guess I have to fully commit and ask out Magic Man. Was it worth it? Was the Steam achievement worth it? To take my mind off things, I decided to go find all of the buried treasure with the maps that I've been collecting. Now that I've discovered a lot more of the map in general, it's a little bit easier to find the islands that I need to visit. I haven't, however, found every single island yet, so while I'm at it, I also worked on filling out my entire map. If I encountered a fire island, I would also tame a couple fire spirits just to up my egg chances. I'm glad I saved this to the very end. It's way easier to knock them all out at once. I'm really stoked that each chest has a moonstone for my spirit stalls too. Once I had gathered all of the buried treasure for the maps that I had in my possession, I worked on knocking out the rest of the dungeons. I try to check on my egg spawns daily, but now that I have a ton of moonstone stalls, I won't need to necessarily check every single day. Sure, it'd be better if I did, but getting through all of the dungeons also requires me to camp out on some nights, and to be honest, I need a break from the little guys. Sometimes I would get fire eggs as loot from the many dungeon battles on fire islands. On the 21st, I managed to achieve the Shawnee See, Shawnee Do achievement, a Steam achievement to complete 3 dungeons in one day. It was light work, honestly. Didn't even need to cheese it. Take that, Shawnee Do. There were a couple of pass outs, but it's all in the name of completion. Gotta do what you gotta do. I am literally begging for a fire egg to hatch this stupid cactus guy. I think it's gonna be one of these 3. It's already the 25th. Oh my god, where did the time go? This last fire spirit, I need you. Just 4 more dungeons to go. We knocked out 2 today and got a few more fire eggs nested. 2 more dungeons. Wait, what is this? The tame one of every spirit achievement? That must mean, oh my god, he's here! The silly little cactus is here! It took me the entirety of spring year 2 to get one. Look how many fire spirits I have. This is insane. We've finally done it. Now to turn in the research to Zed in the Science Center. Tomorrow, because it's Sunday. Zed won't even speak to me, really. We're broken up. He hasn't spoken to me all month. I've been going on dates all month though with Magic Man. I really want things to work out. I don't think you can get married or anything, but you would think we were married based on how he's interacting with me. Like, this is all so fast and weird. It reminds me of a fake, deep, cringe high school relationship. He keeps going on and on about his trauma, which it's like, cool, maybe we need a therapist to move to town, not an alchemist. And then he says, I don't think I want to have children. Like, okay, that's fine. I didn't even know that was an option in this game. He just like laid that on me one day. Tonight, my love, I don't want to talk about my trauma. And the crowd goes wild. Is there anything on my mind? A lot, actually. But I can't talk about it with these dialogue options. I had a lot of woes this playthrough, and you know what? You're one of them, Magic Man. I wish I had stayed with Zed, honestly. The Magic Man dialogue is just too cringe for me. You'll probably think I'm being way too harsh, but trust me, it goes way too fast, too quick. Maybe I should have taken more of the other dates that weren't in his house, or whatever. But nope, they're like that too. This dialogue option sums it up best for me. Oh my god, just enjoy it. When we're talking about the stars and how he felt like he couldn't enjoy them before. Yeah, that's where I'm at. But I've achieved almost everything that I wanted to achieve. It's still the last day of spring, so why not finish up my last 2 dungeons and get it over with? The next day, I got a letter congratulating me for completing all of the dungeons. That was unexpected. It wasn't a quest or anything, so thanks, Asano. She tells me to go check out her basement. A cursed rift worshipping cult used to hang out there. Ooh, I wonder what it could be. Although Zed won't talk to me, I got to turn in my spirit research, sell some resource, and now I just wait for his letter. Oh, the tavern basement is like an infinite dungeon. This is super cool. You can engage in combat with increasing difficulty and get cool treasure. This is kind of neat. Not for me, but kind of neat. I'm sure there's a good reward at the end of it or something, but yeah, I'm good. Maybe this would be a good way to farm any recipes that I'm still missing, since I can only buy 1 per day. While I wait for Zed's letter, it's time to take a load off and decorate some house. I can see myself coming back and doing this in my free time, honestly. The decorating in this game is very good. But that's it. Zed sent us a letter thanking us for all of our hard work and a DIY for a science center home. I am so happy. It would also be cool to come back and put more homes on the other islands. Oh, I just have so many ideas. I don't think my journey with Moonstone Island is gonna be ending. Okay, so I think that this game did a ton of things right. I'm really excited to see what they decide to add in the future. If I had to give like a short list, maybe more content on the islands themselves, maybe another island type, maybe overhaul the Magic Man's intense dialogue just a smidge. No, I really did love this game for what it is now, but if they decided to add more stuff, you know, I wouldn't be mad about it. You know what else I'm also not mad about? The fact that you can create a beautiful, gorgeous, and professional website using today's sponsor, Squarespace. I'm just an annoying gaming YouTuber, but even I have the need to have a professional website, okay? It's a great place for me to put any of my relevant gaming information, Animal Crossing codes, mods that I use. I can even write blogs documenting my video making process because I think it's interesting. You might be an artist looking to put your portfolio online, a restaurant in need of a place to display your menu, an influencer looking to sell merchandise, a small business owner looking to sell product online. Squarespace has tons of incredibly sleek website templates for you to choose from, and it's incredibly easy to customize from there. Any type of business can thrive on a Squarespace website. For those wanting to sell products, they have tons of e-commerce tools, analytics that you can comb through, and use many third-party extensions we know and love to help you better manage the business side of things. You can also have your clients make appointments and send them invoices directly through Squarespace. Pretty neat, huh? Head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And then when you are ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/listthelass, or you could just use my code listthelass and you will save 10% off of your very first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much for watching me play Moonstone Island. If you have any tips or tricks or anything that I might have missed during my very first playthrough, I would love to hear from you. Again, this game was gifted to me. I didn't pay for it, but I will say that I think personally that the $20 price tag for the base game, I think it's worth checking out. I think it was very much worth that price. Really quick, really quick, I want to show you something. So as you guys know, my cat, Tiny, passed away last year. He was just very old. It was his time. It's just so sad. He just was like my love and the love of my life. But I waited a couple months and I finally found this little girl from a stray group. I think she's ready to come say hi. Oh my goodness, baby girl. I don't know her name. So if you have any name suggestions, I would love to hear them. I'm also thinking like we need to get you a little friend. So that's kind of in our stars too. But so far for names, I'm thinking Minnie, Mimi, pretty much anything that I start calling her right away goes out the window. It just doesn't work. So I just wanted to introduce you guys. I just don't know what to call her yet, so please let me know. But yeah, that's what's been taking over my life the last couple of weeks. So apologies for only getting one video out this month. I mean, I don't really think I need to apologize. It was a big video. I have hair everywhere now. Great. Also, thank you so much for the 200,000 subscribers. That was amazing and something that happened very recently, so thank you. I really look forward to having a great year where I provide tons of amazing video content. We'll see. I have a lot of things in the works. Hope you're having a great day and you continue to do so, and I will see you in the next one.